on whether you're in front of it or behind it. Okay? It's a totally different sound. When you fire a gun, it's a boom. When you're on the receiving end of the round coming in, it's a crack. Okay? And you can tell that in the situation when you're in a combat situation. All right? One of the examples of that, I was in my jungle hammock between trees sleeping one night, and we got incoming rounds coming in. Before I heard the rounds, I was already on the ground while I was sleeping, because you react. Okay? It's just part of your training, and it's part of what you do. Okay? So these are the kind of things that combat infantry is a little bit different than most of the support services. Support services are absolutely necessary. Without them, the infantry couldn't do their job. Okay? But, and one of the things I did like in Vietnam is every couple of days they move you from place to place and you get on a helicopter and fly there. You didn't have to march. All right? Another nice thing was the helicopters were the only technology we had in Vietnam. Where today there's a lot more, but Vietnam we only had helicopters and they would come into full use in Vietnam. We would take our packs and everything and throw them on the helicopter in the morning, and they'd take them back to the base, wherever the base was. And we didn't have to carry all that stuff like they did in World War II or the Korean War. All right? At night, they would fly hot meals out to us in the middle of the jungle. They came out in thermos cans and brought us hot meals. We ate better in the jungle than I did right here in our country. Okay, so that's kind of the feeling of what went on there. As far as myself personally, I got married about 6 months before I went to Vietnam. All right? I had a deferment from the draft because I was in college, but when I got married, that went out the window. All right? And I was trained as a radio operator and was sent over there. Since then, I worked for the telephone company before I went in, New York Telephone. Came back, still